How hard was that for you?
It was really hard, actually. When I wrote about my time at Marussia and talking about Jules, I think that the way that I'd always just describe him was really kind and humble.
Yeah.
Jules was clearly a talent of the future, but it never seemed to be in his head. It was quite an admirable thing for him to sort of just be very, very down to earth and understood how hard people were working for him.
I remember being in a nightclub in Singapore, Amber Lounge in Singapore after the race there.
I do. I've had many.
It's a good one, isn't it? Because for those that don't know, the race finishes at like ridiculous o'clock in the morning, so you can happily go clubbing till 5 a.m.
For sure.
And not feel bad. I remember sitting there with him, and this is when he was the Ferrari reserve driver. And I remember there's two incidents actually. The first one was when we just found him thumbing a lift to the circuit one day because he'd missed the bus to the track. So we gave him a lift, and this quietly spoken, humble, keen to learn French guy was in the back of the car asking about production and TV and how it all works around Formula One. And I remember being in the Amber Lounge nightclub, and there was a little while later, and he came over and he went, "Look, can I talk to you?" I said, "Yeah." He goes, "How do I get a seat in Formula One?" Like, you could see the sort of the frustration, almost the resignation that he was seeing other drivers getting opportunities, and he hadn't had one at that point, and he got it with Marussia. And I still get a bit emotional thinking actually about him, don't you? It's like
I said, it was probably one of the hardest bits of the book to write for me.
Yeah.
It's still very emotional. This sort of that weekend in Japan sort of still hits hard. When I'm there in Japan, I love Japan. It's one of my favorite races. But when it rains, it's sort of an inescapable memory for me. Seeing sort of all of that.
And the irony of Formula One, of course, is that his death has created, or been in part created, the halo which we now know has saved countless other lives.